Is it? I suppose I should mute my own stream, shouldn't I? Okay. And there we go. Looks like we're good. It's playing an ad on my own stream. Thanks for that, Obama. Alright, hello there, everybody. I'm not Slave49. This is fucking something. I'm gonna be playing Diablo 3 because I feel like playing Diablo 3. I don't know why. Yeah. So, you know, as many of you are aware, I basically haven't done anything for like God knows how long. Is that box on my yeah, that box is actually on my stream. That's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Okay, let me adjust this shit. Is that part of the background? Twitch chat viewer. Do. Yeah, no, that's really stupid. Is there, does it have to have like a outline? 2D, 3D transform. Can I crop the left side? No. Okay, well that's annoying. Oh well. I guess we live with chatbox there. Alright, so I'm gonna just start this shit up. We're gonna get going. We're gonna do some rifts. We're gonna do some drifts. We're gonna do all sorts of shits. It's gonna be great. 10 out of 10. I have not actually tested the audio on this thing that I have right now, so I don't actually know if this is decent or not, but that's okay. We're just gonna get right into it. So fucking I don't actually know why I periodically just decide that I feel like playing Diablo. And this is one of those times for whatever reason. Is my shit repaired? It is. Okay, yeah. You know, periodically they come out with seasons. I say periodically. The seasons are up, like, all the time, except for, I don't know, maybe like a month. And for whatever reason, I just periodically decide that I want to do the seasons. And then I get on, realize that I don't really have any characters that I want to play. Pick some random character that I don't really feel like playing. And then just sort of go with that shit. Then it's all fun. So let's just get going with a Rift right now. Open that shit up. I was playing earlier, and I don't know. I was trying to get this one challenge right here where I got to beat the Rift in 6 minutes. I'm gonna mute Discord. That's gonna get annoying as hell, isn't it? Oh boy, new dailies and Fate Grand Order have arrived. Let's just get the sound mixer up and mute that shit. Because otherwise that's going to keep playing, and that's not going to be fun for anyone viewing. Yeah, mute Discord. There we go. Alright. So yeah, I don't have any... Wait, shit. I forgot. I was gonna... I've been going through the seasonal challenges. I forgot. I was gonna kill Diablo. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm playing this guy right here. Wizard. I actually hate Wizard, but I already made the Wizard and I've kitted her out and everything, so you know, whatever works. For the longest time, I've been, I don't know, I've played Wizard on and off. I mostly play Demon Hunter. I tried playing Crusader one time, but I found that the only thing that didn't die was the Crusader. Or no. Now let me rephrase that. So nothing dies when you play Crusader, including yourself. You are completely unkillable, but at the same time, so is everything else. There's a source. I'm playing in like Torment 10, so legendaries just sort of appear all the time. It's great. 10 out of 10. The issue is that, yeah, damn it. Yeah, so the issue is that I've gotten to the point where I can't really advance in my greater rifts unless I get ancient or primal ancient items, and those do not want to. My Templar died at some point. Yeah, those just don't want to show up ever. You know, like you'll be playing, you'll see an ancient drop, not an ancient, you'll see a legendary drop, and at first it's sort of it feels good, you know, when you see a legendary drop because it's got the big light, pops up everywhere. and you pick it up and then you get it, and then it's a huge boost to your performance. But the issue after a certain point is that you start to get into the point where you need ancients and primal ancients in order to get any better. And so maybe like 10, 5%. I don't actually know what the drop rate is for ancients and primals, but something like 5 to 10% of the legendaries that you find are actually useful. And even then, you know, once you get higher and higher in the greater rifts, you end up you've got like a specific build that you're going for. So you really need very specific legendaries. Like if I find a legendary weapon, if it's not like a better version of this exact legendary, then I won't be able to use it. It has to be Death Wish. If it's anything else, it doesn't work. It just sucks. And that's honestly, that's my biggest gripe with this game. You know, you find all sorts of cool shit, but you are unable to use most of it just because it doesn't work with the build that you have. It's really bad in this game too, because this game is very heavily... there's another legendary. This game is very heavily set-based, so you end up, you know, basically just building your entire character around one specific set. And then you'll be playing, and then you'll find some cool legendary that you want to use, but you're unable to use it because if you do, then it breaks set bonus. Which is why, for this wizard, I posted on Tumblr a while back. Dying. Am I not? Okay, I thought all the enemies were dead. I'm not trying to complete this very quickly, because I keep pausing and whatnot. Fucking... What the hell was I saying? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I hate set bonuses. And specifically, I hate every single wizard set bonus. Firebird's alright, but yeah, that's beside the point. So as you can see here, I don't actually have any set bonuses. I'm using the Veer's Cyclist Skull here. I'm using Blackthorn's Jousting Mail there. Overall, I don't actually have any set bonuses, except on my rings, where I'm using the Legacy and Nightmares, which is the setless set, more or less. You get both rings, and you know that means that you basically can't use any legendary rings that you find, but it's much better than not being able to use any legendaries at all. You get that, and for every single Ancient and Primal Ancient, I think it works for Primal Ancients too. It has Ancient in the name, so probably fine. I haven't found any Primal Ancients, so I haven't been able to verify anything, but I mean, it would be stupid if it didn't. That's what it boils down to. Yeah, so for every Ancient you have equipped, it increases your damage by 750%. That's the good shit. So, my kit right now consists 100% of just... you know, ancients that I found. If I have an ancient, even... Oh, look at that shield. If I find an ancient item, even if it's not necessarily one that meshes well with my build, the 750% bonus damage from having that equipped is well worth the lack of efficiency otherwise. Which is why I've got this shit, just because it's ancient. Like, yeah, I know, right? I haven't streamed in, like, God knows how long. Yeah, I got this shit. And as you can see from that, fucking picking up gold heals you for an amount equal to the gold that was picked up. Absolutely useless in greater rifts, but because it's ancient, I have to use it. You know? If I don't use it, then I'm just losing damage. So I got like this shit just because it's ancient. I don't actually gain any benefit from it. It's just because it's ancient. I get this shit because it's ancient. This shit because it's ancient. I have very few legendary items that actually benefit me. Really, the only good legendary that I have that's ancient is this right here. The good shit. I got that thing, and suddenly I was able to go up like 5 to 10 grift levels. It's pretty great. 10 out of 10. But yeah. I don't 100% recall if I already mentioned this, but so one of the main reasons why I wasn't able to do streams or videos for the longest time was because I was in college, you know, and I am terrible at multitasking. So basically, while I was doing classes at DigiPen, I was just completely unable to work on videos, more or less just because I don't know. There wasn't actually anything stopping me. I just suck. Is really what it boils down to. But now I don't have school. The issue is that I don't have a job yet either. So I'm sort of stuck in this in-between purgatory where I don't have school to work on, but at the same time, I don't have any, like, structure in my life, and I kind of need that in order to function as a human being. Like, you could tell me that it's Friday right now, and I wouldn't have any basis to not believe you, because I just don't really know what day it is most of the time. On account of the fact that I lose like half of my ability to function as a person if I don't have don't have that structure. But now I've been doing stuff. Dogs are barking. That's fun. I can't actually tell how much of the environmental noise is... Ooh, topaz. Can't actually tell how much of the environmental noise is audible. Just play video games for now. I know, right? Unfortunately, you kind of have to have a large following if you want to do gaming as a career. And I may have actually had the opportunity to do that at one point. Because I started up a YouTube channel and started doing Spore and shit during the formative years when it was fairly easy to get a following. But since then, I've sort of fallen off on account of the fact that I've been busy with school, and now it's gotten to the point where I would basically just have to get a viewership again, and that is very difficult. It is exceptionally difficult in the current YouTube climate. I am not even close to doing this quickly. I could do this quickly, but whatever. What the hell? That's another issue that I have. I go off on tangents, and I don't actually remember what the original point I was going to make was. Fucking... But yeah, Seasonal Wizard. It's pretty good. And there's a two-handed axe. Once I do this, I'm going to go kill Diablo. I do have that one seasonal. This is a dead end. Or not. Blood Thief. That's the thing. That's the thing. When you start playing Diablo 2, not Diablo 2, when you start playing Diablo 3, you see the loot goblin, and you drop everything, and you go for the loot goblin. That's what you do. As you get higher and higher into the, whatever the hell you'd call this, the meta, the ladder, I don't know. Loot goblins start to become less and less valuable, just because, you get stuff all the time. You find legendaries fucking everywhere, so loot goblins don't really matter, unless you're trying to open up portals to the vault. I've actually opened up 3 portals to the vault on this character, just at random. Really, you only need to open up 1 portal, because once you get 1, you get the Boon of the Hoarder. Got that right here. And once you have Boon of the Hoarder, you never need money again. Yeah. More content these days, making really complex creation I can't take seriously. Yeah. Yeah, that is the issue. Spore is a game that really needs upkeep in order to remain relevant, because after a certain point, the entirety of all Spore content boils down to just making dick monsters for clicks on YouTube, and also, yeah, like you said, making insanely complicated builds that are really just being held back by the fact that they're made in Spore instead of an actual modeling program. It's not great. What they really need to do is come out and make, like, a Spore 2. But they won't do that because, I almost said EA. Maxis doesn't exist. They got shut down a while back, and that's not fun. That's not great. But what can you do? That's what EA does. They go in, they buy studios, and then they shut them down. It's not great. Yeah, boy, I did super good on that rift. That's a lie. Ooh, hey, ow. That was the StarCraft hat. Hold on, let me transmog that thing. Gonna turn my hat into the StarCraft hat. Where is it? There it is. Neat. But yeah. Yeah, 10 out of 10. So I'm gonna identify these, and then I can go kill Diablo. Are any of these ancient? Nope. That's a Crusader shield. Or, no. I guess it isn't? It has a Crusader bonus, though. Benefits Cormac here to use it. Yeah. Use that. That's also a nice shield. I'll keep that now. Ooh. Eh. Do I have any other pieces of the Telrashus? Yeah, I have 4 of them. I could re-roll that into one of the other pieces. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Hold on to that and then break everything else down. Really, at this point, it's not like I'm making significant progress towards going up in the grifts, as much as it is that I'm making very marginal progress. That's the issue. You get, it's like a reverse parabolic curve, or a logarithmic curve, you know? You get really, really big gains initially, and then as you get higher and higher, as you get closer to the top tier. Man, that chat box is just a nightmare. I'm gonna change the positioning on that. Yeah, that works. All right. And now you can see. Hooray. What the hell was I gonna do? I don't know. First off, let's see if Kadala has anything good for us. I need ancient gloves. Pretty good haul. Is that ancient? No. Is that ancient? No. Shit. Damn it, Kadala. And there goes all my blood shards. So yeah, so what I gotta do to finish champion, I gotta get 3 gems to level 35. I'm thinking I'm just gonna level up Bane of the Hoarder some more. Get that to 35. And then I gotta do these on Torment 10 difficulty or higher. I really hope that one of those isn't the Diablo one. That's the thing. I don't really like a lot of the bosses in this game. You know, like you go through, you play Diablo 2, and a lot of the bosses boil down to just, you know, you go in and there's an enemy and they take a lot of hits and they can hit hard, and then if you hit them enough they die. But in this game they try to do a lot of cinematic stuff where like you'll fight the boss and then you'll do a decent amount of damage and then it'll cut away to a cutscene. And when you're doing adventure mode, the cutscene triggers are still there, but it just sort of awkwardly fades to black and then fades from black. Because they sort of wanted to get rid of the cutscene triggers, but they weren't able to entirely because they're kind of baked into the encounter. I would very much prefer if... Man, there is just not a good place for a chat box in Diablo 3. Whatever, I'm going to kill Diablo. That's Westmarch. Is Kill Diablo any of these? No? Okay. Silver Spire level 2. Now we get to kill Diablo and you get to see what I'm talking about with the frickin' cutscene triggers that are sort of there, but not really. It's not great. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I don't really like Wizard. There are a handful of different Wizard builds. They're all weird, except Firebird. Firebird's alright. Liz has already... Yeah, they... That is a good point. Oh, hey, I killed the thing. Yeah, that is the issue. Blizzard's going more into mobile game development, which it makes sense. It's where a lot of the money is. But at the same time, they could have indicated at any point that what they were going to announce was not like a main series Diablo game. That's the real issue, is the transparency of it, you know? When Game Freak announced that they were going to release Let's Go, everyone was all like, oh man, they're replacing the regular games with Let's Go, it's this casual garbage. But then they also made the announcement that there would be like an actual Pokemon game coming out in 2019 now. And that's the kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff that we like, you know? Like, they're coming out with something that we don't really care about, but at the same time, they're saying, yeah, it's understandable. Eh. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. Overwatch did make a lot of money, and they did end up restructuring a lot of stuff around that. I don't know. Like, going back to comparing them to Nintendo again, like, Nintendo has a lot of really successful properties and a lot of really successful games, but they don't necessarily take those ideas and then restructure everything around them, you know? And I'm dead. That's what happens. You get one shot at a lot as you get into the higher tier stuff. Yeah, Nintendo, they you know, they get really successful IPs and stuff. Oh, hey, I killed enough of them. and they don't restructure everything. You know, they probably create like a branch that they'll continue to make content like that, but then they use the money that they gained from that side venture to fuel their main products. You know, I say that. Uh, well, I don't know. Nintendo sort of abandoned main series Mario games in favor of just making platformers. Yeah, yeah, that is true. A big issue with not Activision. Well, it is Activision. A big issue with Blizzard and their recent run-in with success and then restructuring everything is that they're tied to Activision now, and Activision's not great. Like you know, came out a while back. Not too long ago, but fairly recently that Bungie split from Activision, and really you could tell very easily the influence that Activision had on Bungie as a whole. You know, like between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, the development was kind of iffy, and then Destiny 2 has all sorts of microtransaction garbage. It's not great. Yeah, Nintendo Online has been bad. I'm just waiting until they announce frickin' Virtual Console again, because I want to be able to play Super Metroid on my Switch, but they've said that Virtual Console isn't a thing on the Switch, because they're doing that with Nintendo Online, but, like, I don't know. There aren't enough good online games for me to justify getting Nintendo Online for a couple frickin' NES games. It's not great. Not that great. Yeah, I mean, really, what do they even have on the Switch in terms of online? I don't think Splatoon 2 requires Switch Online. Or it didn't. They might have retooled it so that it requires Switch Online now. The issue is that I don't really like Splatoon. I don't dislike it. I like it in theory. You know. But like the actual gameplay. Okay, so I enjoy the world and the characters of Splatoon. You know, it's absolutely delightful and I love it. But okay, yeah, there is Smash. The issue with Smash is that I'm bad at it. Like I'm so bad at Smash that I was playing as Pichu against one of my friends just over at his house, and we came to the conclusion that Pichu is just a garbage character, which is, I mean, if you see the tier list, that's just obviously not the case. Where the hell is Diablo? Oh, here. We found Diablo, everybody. This is what I don't understand. They've got this area here. What purpose does this area serve? Yeah. Splatoon, like I said, I enjoy the world and the characters. The issue with Splatoon is that I don't like the game itself. It's neat, but then you just sort of shoot ink at things, and then you end up being disappointed. You know? Yeah, Pichu's definitely top tier. I've 100% seen that. Like, look at this. Look at this. I deal half of Diablo's health and damage, and then the fight stops. There's a bit of a cutscene, loading screen, and then I get sent back to this shit. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I like Smash. It's neat. The issue is that, yeah, there aren't really too many viable characters. It's a lot better than Melee, where there were, like, 2 or 3 viable characters. I actually hate Melee, you know. A while back, on the... Are you serious? Is he dead? Yeah, he's dead. Okay. That's another thing. They got this long, overcomplicated death animation. Like, just drop the shit. Just drop the items. Cormac is still attacking the dead Diablo. Yeah, I don't like Game & Watch. I mean, you know, there's nothing wrong with liking Game & Watch. I've never liked him. He's too stiff, though. I have always been and always will be a Jigglypuff main because I hate myself and everyone else at the same time. So what else do I have to do? Kill Soul of Evil. So what is that? Gardens of Hope and Stone Fort. So that's Act 3 and 4, guys. Do I have any Act 3 and 4 Infernal Machines? I don't know. That's another thing with this. They originally had this long, overcomplicated process with the key guardians. I will not be Ness. I hate playing Ness. I always have hated playing Ness. And, you know, especially since I've played against competent Ness players, I just hate Ness overall now. Because, yeah, like you said, all he does is just spams right special. It's not great. Rom and Lucina. Yeah, that's another thing that I hate, you know? I saw this post a while back. It was one of those shitty, you know, one gotta go posts. It was on Twitter. And it was like, oh, you know, one's gotta go, and they had Pokemon, and they had Legend of Zelda, and they had Metroid, and they had Fire Emblem. Those are the 4 things. You gotta pick one, that one's gonna go forever. And there was genuine debate among the people in the replies for some reason when, like, come on, just get rid of Fire Emblem. You've got 3 beloved classic Nintendo game series in one hand, and then in the other hand, you've got getting rid of all the Marths from Smash. The choice is obvious. Get rid of the fucking Marths. Like, Fire Emblem is alright. The issue is that it's definitely more of a niche game series. But, oh shit, I was gonna check if my Infernal machines are here. Putridness. That is definitely not one of the machines that I need. Okay, so... am I in Act 3 or 4? I'm in Act 4. Gardens of Hope 2nd tier. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, it's not great. That was the worst part. That was the worst part when they announced Ultimate, and they said, oh, you know, everyone's gonna come back. Everyone's here. There's gonna be all sorts of characters. Some update, some uniqueness. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fine with the existence of Corrin and Robin. If they had, like, 2 Marths and also Corrin and Robin, I wouldn't dislike it nearly as much. The issue is that, like, every Fire Emblem character, except for Corrin and Robin, are derivative of Marth. If I was gonna trim down the fat, I would have just Marth and Ike, and then Corrin and Robin. Okay, fucking Roy, Chrom, Lucina, just get rid of him. Just get rid of him. Like, Chrom came out, and he's so derivative, he's like a mix and match of the other Fire Emblem characters. It's so bad. And like, I've played Fire Emblem. There are characters who aren't just Marth, but they keep putting the ones who are just Marth in the game. Like, oh, they got frickin' that village kid from Fire Emblem Heroes with the bucket on his head. I want him to be in Smash, but no. Instead, they put in Marth 7. The 7th Marth. Where the hell is the Key Warden? I mean, he's there. I just keep going the wrong direction, so I can't get over there. It's not great. Can I just say... what? Okay, that stairs there. Can I just say how much I love this hat? They really need to put more cool transmogs in this game. You know? They got, like, this shit. They got a couple other things. I don't remember. I think they might have put... no, they did not. Okay, I was thinking that they put, like, one of the personality cores from Portal as a helmet transmog in this game, but I'm thinking of the, I'm thinking of that, DLC for Skyrim, the Portal DLC. This has nothing to do. Team Geno. Yeah, I wouldn't mind if Geno was added. I mentioned this in one of my late night series of posts over and over again that I keep doing because I don't know how to structure things on Tumblr. But I don't know. I sort of... like, the more people request a character get added, the more I want them to not get added. And for the longest time, Geno was one of those characters where I was like, oh my god, people, just shut the fuck up about Geno. But ever since Waluigi happened, I'm A-okay with Geno. You know, put him in the game. Fuck Tumblr. Yeah, Tumblr is very bad. The only reason I'm still on Tumblr is because there are a lot of people that I enjoy following on there that still post stuff. And also, I don't know, I don't really like Twitter. Like, I'll browse stuff on Twitter, but I don't know. I think a part of it was that I used my actual name for my Twitter. So I kind of feel like I can't... this Key Warden's a fucking fallen? Whatever. Oh, this is... Okay. Shit. Wait. Okay, yeah, Stone Fort. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really like posting on Twitter, because normally I like to post just shit-posty garbage about frickin' Shantae for Smash or whatever, but I used my actual name for my Twitter account, and I'm kind of trying to get a job, so I would prefer that people who are looking up my name like, oh man, this Alex guy, what the hell's going on with him? He sent in his resume, but meh, I don't know. And then they look me up, and then they see just a shit ton of shit posts about Isabelle for Smash. I'm gonna change my Tumblr theme back from Isabelle once the amiibo comes out. The issue is that right now, ooh, gloves. Are those the gloves? Those are not. That's Mage Fist. I'll still use it. Ancient. Ancient! Yay! Ancient gloves. Ooh, damage boost. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to town. Yee! Ancient gloves. Yee! Like I said a while back, fucking every ancient item that I equip gives me 750% boosted damage. Alright? And that reaches meme-tacular levels. And this right here, fire skills deal 17% damage. I got fire on my right click. That's electric, but that's just because I like supermassive. And then meteor shower is obviously fire. So let's do this shit. Bah! I lost recovery, but that's okay, because this has 10% critical hit on that, and I can re-roll that skill cooldown into something that is nice. Yeah. Yeah, that is the issue. Yeah. I suppose I could make another Twitter. Should I just make another Twitter? Should I just make like Lord Mongoose Twitter and have that completely separated from my actual Twitter that has my name on it? It's not as though I dislike putting myself out there in terms of, you know, what I like, but what do I have that? Life per hit? Shit. Can this be life per hit? That can be life per hit. Okay, so we going for life per hit. Or we're going for crit damage. God fucking damn it. Okay, so here's the issue. I do need the life per hit. On the other hand, look, my damage per second is 611,000. 699. Okay, I can't. God damn it. Okay. I guess I'm doing that. More damage. Because it's not like I die in one hit when I'm trying to do Greater Rift 59 anyway. Was it 59? Yeah, 59. 59 is my current maximum. I think the highest that I've actually beaten is 57. Like I said, though, I've got basically just a ramshackle build of whatever the fuck was ancient that I find. I really want this to be ancient, because not taking any cold damage ever would be very nice. Not as nice as not taking any poison damage, but I haven't found the amulet that does that. There are a bunch of different amulets that have this sort of effect. There's like, I think 5 that completely negate and instead heal you when you take like cold damage, fire damage, poison, lightning. I have the lightning one, actually. It's my cube. It's in my cube. Yeah. That's the good shit. And that's just really nice, okay? Because there are some bosses that are just ridiculous. They're just outrageous. They do an insane amount of damage all the time. I need to go back and get that machine. Where is it? Yeah, there are bosses that just do insane amounts of damage. There's this one Greater Rift boss named Blighter. I fucking hate Blighter. I cannot stand him. He pops up, and then he turns the entire battlefield into a puddle of insta-kill poison. It is basically impossible to avoid getting hit by him, and he melts you. There's this other Greater Rift boss called, like, Versailles or whatever the fuck. Versailles, some crap like that. And he's just really annoying, because he's big, and he's frost enchanted. So periodically he'll just shoot out these ice balls at you, and they track you, and if they manage to hit you, then they stay where you are and emit pulses periodically, and do like 2/3 of your health and damage. It's crazy. And that on its own isn't that bad. But whenever he attacks, he raises his hand up. There's not much of a tell for his attack. The animation's pretty short, so you have to react quickly. He raises his hand up and then fires 5 projectiles in quick succession. and that just deletes you in one hit. Well, 5 hits, or like if 2 out of the 5 things hit you, then it just melts you. And there isn't much of a tell for that, and he does that attack pretty frequently. So, between dodging his regular attacks, where he shoots 5 balls at you, and dodging his ice balls, he has very few openings where you can actually attack him. And he's just really annoying. He's just really freaking annoying to deal with. Whenever he pops up, that's basically just I can't complete that Greater Rift in time. Where the hell is the Key Warden? Did I go the wrong way? I'm not seeing the arrow. When you're in the correct area, there's a purple arrow that shows you. Why is the map not filled? Did I teleport to the wrong area? No. Why is my map not filled in? I went through that door. Okay. That explains that. The purple arrow isn't here still. This is a pretty large area. Once I explore a bit, it should pop up. Hopefully. I don't actually know how this game's directional hint system works. Like, it shows you what direction the enemy that you're looking for is in. And it seems like there's just a circle that slowly expands. So, like, if you're within a certain radius from the objective, it'll say, oh, it's in... Yeah, there you go, see? If you're within a certain radius of the objective, it'll tell you what direction it's in. And the radius just expands over time. So if you're really lost after a while, it'll just sort of expand and encompass you. It's pretty alright. I'm normally against just hint systems that tell you exactly where to go like that, because they kind of defeat the purpose. But when you're playing adventure and you're basically just logging in, clearing your bounties, logging out, and then locking back in and clearing your bounties, it's very helpful. You know, it's a time saver at that point. It's less like hand-holdy and more just it's getting rid of an inconvenience. Okay, I need to go up and to the right and then do that. Okay. That shield I gave Cormac there is just really weird. It's got all sorts of tusks on it. I don't like it. Oh, that's another big issue with this game. They've got this smart loot system where you'll find an item on the ground and like you can see here that has intelligence that doesn't that just doesn't have any primary attribute other than vitality on it. They got this smart loot system where it'll gear the loot that you find to the character that you're playing, which is good, except for the fact that your followers can have different primary attributes than you. So, like, I need intelligence to do well. Cormac, Templar Man here, he needs strength to do well. But because I'm playing Wizard, the game tailors all of my items towards Wizards. So, Cormac very rarely gets any items that have strength on them. So his damage is just shit. Which, I don't know, it kind of seems like a conflicting system there. Because you want to bring a buddy that complements you well. And when you're playing a glass cannon character like Wizard, you know, you kind of want to bring Templar because he can distract enemies and take hits and rush in and heal you and shit. But then you don't find any good items for him, so his stats are just shit. Where the hell is this goddamn Key Warden? Am I taking all the wrong ways? No? Okay. Yeah. Yes, after this, I think I'm gonna make alt Twitter account then. I'm gonna fucking put this shit on the YouTubes so that people know that I'm not dead. I don't know about you guys. I always think it's kind of annoying whenever people say that people are like dead. You know? I don't quite know how to explain it. It just seems I'm dying. I'm dead. Okay. It just seems kind of like a juvenile thing, you know? Like, oh, Timmy didn't show up to school for 3 days. He must have died. I don't know. And then you got channels that release update. I have very weird... I know, I am dead. I have very weird and specific dislikes of things based on how often I see them. And it's not good, but, I don't know. I don't really care. It's not really an inconvenience to me most of the time, so... Alright, so here's what you do, right? You get these infernal machines. Oh, okay. It just tells you now. Whatever. So yeah, there used to be this long, overly complicated process where you would fight the key wardens over and over again, and you would get, like, infernal machine pieces or something like that. And then you would use them in some complicated crafting recipe, and then you would get the infernal machines, and then you would be like, oh man, where do I go? It says to use it within the tainted abode. It's right here. That door that does not look destroyable at all, that is unmarked, that's what it is. Also, it says Heretic's Abode. It's not even Tainted Abode. Like, this is bullshit. Then you right-click this shit. And then you go into the Realm of Terror. I'm pretty sure Terror means that this is going to be the Diablo one. Nope! Nice. He's dead. Time to kill this guy. He's dead. Oh boy. 3 Idols of Terror. And then these are used for crafting special amulets and rings. There were a lot more complicated crafting things that they had in this game like that, but then they just got rid of them because, I mean, like I said, after you get to a certain point, the upgrading your equipment becomes incredibly min-maxy. You end up making things over and over and over again just trying to get the correct combination of properties on them. And, I mean, that's just annoying as hell. You know, if you have this long, complicated process that you need to go through in order to get the materials to make these rings, then, god damn it. Okay. Yeah, you see what I mean? He's got this annoying thing. Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Best part is, if you die at any point, you go back. Yeah, boy, there sure isn't any escaping this hell. It's okay, all I gotta do is stand far away, and then he dies. That's the nice thing about this ring right here. You do more damage when you stand farther away. The issue is that it says you get 8% more damage for every 10 yards between you and the enemy. Except a yard in this game is bullshit. Like, so you see my character here. You know, a yard is, what, like 3 feet? Something like that. So that means my character here is probably about 2 yards. You know? So you'd think, okay, so this far away is 2 yards. This far away is 4 yards. This far... Here, let me get rid of that. This far away is, 6 yards, 8 yards, so on and so. So you're like, okay, so 10 yards away, that's probably like this radius. It's not. 10 yards is this radius. A yard in this game is like 5 times larger than it should be. Or 5 times smaller, rather. So those are the challenges, right? Yeah, so I get a level gems to 35 now. And then I'll be done with this. I get a swank-ass portrait that I can use forever. Like, this'n. Or that's Slayer. I have a champion one, right? Yeah, like this'n. It's slightly different from the previous one. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think... I don't know. At the end of the day, I'm playing this mostly because I feel like it... The worst part about playing Diablo 3, honestly, is when you start up Battle.net, and then you go to the Diablo tab, and the big video on the left side of it is... It's like this auto-looping video that's... Or not video, it's like a link to an article announcing Diablo Immortal. Like, hey, did you manage to scrub the knowledge of Diablo Immortal from your brain? Well, too fucking bad. Here it is. Pre-order Diablo Immortal for your phone today. And get the free... I don't know, free transmogs in Diablo 3 or some shit. I would have been alright with the existence of Diablo Immortal if it wasn't basically just Diablo 3 ported to mobile. But it is just Diablo 3 ported to mobile. You know, I was thinking, oh man, it's gonna be cool. There's gonna be, like, new classes. There aren't. It's all the same classes. Okay, well that's stupid. It's not even really a new game. Like I said, it's just Diablo 3 ported to mobile. But we already have Diablo 3 for Switch, so who needs that shit? I need to level a gem to 35. So it's grift time, baby! Let's not do 59. Let's do something that I can actually complete. 55. Yeah. It is amazing how quickly the slope, or the difficulty curve, goes from easily beatable to you could not complete this in any comprehensible whatever. You know? Like, 55, easy. 57, easy. 58, easy as shit. 59, I could never beat it if I tried. Until I get more items. I gotta get more items, I gotta get Primal Ancients, I gotta get legendaries that actually benefit me. Not that the legendaries that I have don't benefit me, but, you know, they don't have legendary effects on them. Like, who needs shoulders that make your town portal uninterruptible? It's useless. I'm only using it because it's ancient, and the fact that it's ancient means I get a huge boost from it. But no, this is garbage otherwise. So yeah, this is what you do. Yeah, level scaling in this game is great. 10 out of 10. It's weird. Like in Diablo 2, they had really harsh level scaling. You know? Like you would beat regular mode, and then you'd enter nightmare mode, and if you were playing a melee-centric character, you wouldn't be able to hit fucking anything, because your dexterity and your attack rating weren't good enough. In this game, the difficulties are a lot more gradual. And I enjoy that. You know, it's easier to find a difficulty that works exactly for you, rather than like, are you okay, so you're playing Diablo 3. Are you a bad kid? Are you good at video games? Or do you hate your life and want to die? Those are the 3 difficulty levels. You know? Is that Conduit? That's not Conduit. Yeah. It's great. I say that as I grab it anyway. But yeah. Yeah, I used to only be able to do up to like 50-something. Like 48 maybe. And then I found a couple ancients that actually benefited me. Like this sword and this shit right there. I got both of those and that shit was good. Those shits were very good. And now all of a sudden, that is the thing. Like you find legendaries that benefit you in this game, and then it's like everything just becomes easy. You know? It isn't like a gradual increase. You just get one massive boost in strength just from finding the right legendary. And then you get too high, and then, like I said, it's very gradual. Where you're basically just trying to re-roll the same legendaries over and over again. Yeah, like look at this. The timer is like 20% done, maybe. And I'm almost half of the way done with this grift. And when you know it, if I go up like 2 additional grift levels, then the game just starts pushing my shit in. It's not... Is that Conduit? Conduit! Conduit pylons mean free damage. You just go in, hey everybody, how you doing? Y'all are dead. Not me. Are y'all molten? No, just illusionists. Okay. That is another nice thing about playing Wizard. You do get used to having teleport. It's gonna be very hard going back to Demon Hunter. Yeah. I don't know why. Whenever I look at all the top Wizard builds, I don't really see anyone using Black Hole. And I don't understand that. Like, Black Hole's good. You know? It's like you got this ability where you can deal directed damage into a small area, right? And then you have this other ability that allows you to crunch all of the enemies in the area into a small area so that you can deal damage to all of them at the same time. And no one uses that because they're too busy making themselves explode or some crap like that. I don't like the exploding ability. You'd think that creating explosions from your body would be cool, but it's really underwhelming. Unlike Black Hole, which is the cool shit. Did I get all the orbs? I think I got all the orbs. The issue is that my Boon of the Hoarder here is only level 25, and I need to get it to 35. Actually, no. No, if I don't die at all, then all I have to do is 2 Empowered Rifts. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to be half done with that challenge after this. And then everyone will be happy. Except me, because those fucking Bogan... Okay, there are certain enemies in this game that just destroy my entire life. Bogan Trappers are one of them. They've got like this rapid fire burst dart thing. If you pay attention to my health meter when they hit me with those, I'm very close to dying all the time. It's not great. Stop. It's not great. But it's okay, because it doesn't matter most of the time. It's only when the game decides to spawn a shit ton of them. That's the thing. This game, it's got... Okay, so there are a couple different categories of enemies that they got in this game, right? You got your melee enemies that pose no threat to you whatsoever. You got your ranged enemies that pose no threat to you whatsoever. And then you've got ranged enemies that fire slow-moving projectiles. And because the projectiles move slowly, the devs decided, hey, let's make them delete your character in 2 hits. You know? Like the fast-moving projectiles, they don't kill you in 2 hits. Except for Viserius's freaking 5-round burst hand point death skill that he does that I was complaining about. I hate that. Yeah, so that's the main reason why I die as I get up. It's not because of the melee enemies, it's not because of the ranged enemies, it's because of ranged enemies with slow-moving projectiles that delete me in 2 hits. It's not great. I mean, I'm only on frickin'... Oh, hey, he's here. Who is it? This guy. This guy's easy. Check this shit out. This guy's easy. Check this shit out. Stop. Don't do that. Bruh. Okay, I guess this guy's not easy. I lied. Can I get freeze? Can I get freeze proc? Okay, look. No, teleport away. You see, if I can just get the opportunity to hold right-click on him, then he dies immediately. Look at all those legendaries. That's the good shit. Best part is, you get all those legendary... I know your name is Urshi. Okay, so here's the worst part. Here's the absolute worst part, right? So Urshi shows up when you complete a Greater Nephilim Rift. She gives you the Ah, fuck, that's right. I just died, so I don't get the Deathless bonus. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do 3 grifts at least. That's annoying. Yeah, so she shows up, and she lets you upgrade your gems, but only if you complete the Nephilim Rift within the allotted time. If you don't complete it within the allotted time, she doesn't show up. Except that's a lie. She still shows up. She shows up, she says, hey, kid, fuck you. You didn't do good enough. And then leaves. And you're required to talk to her. You have to talk to her. Ooh, Legendary Templar. That's gonna be... Stop. That's gonna be good. Yeah, she shows up, tells you to go fuck yourself, and then leaves. And you have to talk to her in order to complete the Greater Rift. So it's just really annoying. Gain access to all school. That's nice. That's very nice. And what kind of stat boost are we talking here? Less recovery. Somehow. What's that? That's shit. What's that? That. I like the idea of it, but that's shit. I like how they have... Like, I think there's an entire set of armor that you can use that all benefits from gold. Like, you got fucking this shit. You got this shit that makes gold rain from the sky. You got, like, this that gives you healing from picking up gold. You got, like, boots, I think, that make you move faster when you pick up gold. Boon of the Hoarder does that, too. That might be what I'm thinking of. There might not be a pair of boots that make you move faster when you pick up gold. I don't know. Oh, shit, and then this. Ooh, Wailing Host. I do need another Wailing Host. Because, so one thing you might notice is that Wailing Host is not ancient. Litany of the Undaunted is ancient. So I've been thinking that I want to re-roll this until I get an ancient. Because that's the thing you can do. You can go to that Gucci Cube. Reforged Legendary. And if I had more shit, then I'd be able to slap that bad boy in there and hit Transmute. But it failed because I don't have good enough stuff. And I'd be able to re-roll that, which would basically just give me the same Legendary, but re-roll it from scratch. So it has a chance to become ancient. The thing is, I don't want to re-roll the one that I'm equipping, because if I do that, then there's a chance that it could just get worse, and then I don't have a backup. So the idea is that I have this one as a nice stable base, and then I re-roll this one until it's ancient, and then everyone wins. And then I put all these points into my Paragon levels. I'm sure there's a better... I'm sure I'm not placing these effectively, but I don't give a shit. I'm not trying to There are people who will make a seasonal character and then get to like Paragon 7 or 800 within a day or two. It's madness. I don't get it. Kadala, you have good gloves for? I already have good gloves. Shit. What do I need? I guess I need a wailing host and an etched sigil. And rings are expensive, so let's just get orbs. Give me a legendary etched sigil. That's shit. Okay. Alright. Like it's RNG on top of RNG, you know? It's like when you play Fire Emblem Heroes and you manage to roll a 5-star, but the 5-star has shit IVs. I think. I don't actually know how the Fire Emblem Heroes system works. I just know that it's bad. Like, Fate Grand Order has bad gacha, but if you roll Altera in Fate Grand Order, your Altera is going to perform exactly the same as everyone else's Altera. You know, your Altera doesn't have IVs that just make it inherently worse. You know, that would be stupid. So, I don't know. Yes. Yes, it is. Fire Emblem Heroes is a Pokemon game, confirmed. In the newest Pokemon game, they're going to reveal Gen 8. You play as Marth. You got to catch them all. And by all, I mean all the Marths. Gen 8. I hate arcane enchanted enemies. Gen 8 is going to be 100% Marth. Only Marth. All day. Every character in every Nintendo... I am dying. Every character in every Nintendo game from now on is going to be Marth. They're coming out with Super Marth Mansion 3. They're going to come out with the Marth DLC for Mario Kart. Or Marthio Kart, rather. There's going to be Marth everywhere. Diablo 3 is coming out for the Switch. And they're going to be patching the game. They're going to be making a Switch-exclusive DLC that makes all characters Marth. They're going to have the Demarth Hunter, the Marth Barian, the Marthzerd. How do I evolve Marth into Marth? Well, in order to evolve Marth into Marth, you got to put the Marth Stone on him and trade him with Marth, who can be found in Marth City. A lot of mistake that players make is trading with Roy, but fuck Roy. Who needs that fucker? Like, he's like Flareon, you know? He's a fire type, he has good attack, but he doesn't have Flare Blitz. I'm sorry, Marth Blitz. Stupid. It's bad. 0 out of 10. Like I said before, I would be alright with them adding more Fire Emblem characters if they weren't all Marth. like seriously, just make a character that isn't fucking Marth. But no, the issue with Fire Emblem is that the main characters are always like pretty boy anime sword fighters. Oh yeah, you know, if you want... So when I'm complaining about these characters, I'm not trying to disown anyone. If you want to play Marth or Lucina or whoever the fuck, that is A-okay. I'm just saying, there are too many goddamn Marths, you know? It'd be like if you're if you go downtown and all there are hamburger joints. You know, it's just hamburger joints everywhere. You're like, oh man, I want to get a sushi. But no, it's just hamburgers. And then someone says, I like hamburgers. And that's all right. But, you know, it'd be nice if it wasn't 100% hamburgers everywhere. The moral of the story is they're going to release a hamburger for Smash 5, or Smash Ultimate, rather. And his moveset, he's going to have a charging sword swipe for his B. His up B is going to be like a quick dash with the sword up. Side B is going to be like swinging... What the fuck killed me? Okay. Side B is going to be swinging sword, and his down B is going to be a counter. And also he's going to be an anime hair character. Anime sword fighter hamburger. Stop. What the hell is killing me? I might be able to tell if I wasn't... Am I bad now? Is that what this is? Am I bad at the video game? Stop. Okay. That's another thing. Those molten enemies, I hate them. They're really bad. Because they die, and then they have like this slow explosion. Which wouldn't be that bad, except there are orbs that I need to collect. You know, those purple orbs that they drop, they advance the meter on the right there. They make it so that I can complete the Nephilim Rift quicker. And when you have a molten enemy, the orbs always spawn right inside the explosion. And you want to get the orbs, but you don't want to die. So you just end up killing like 5 seconds. And when you're on a tight schedule, when you're trying to complete that rift, you don't want that. You know, you want to be able to get the orbs and then leave. You know? Like my character here, as you can see, I have an orb. I don't really have time to spare to look at orbs in my inventory, but I have an orb. You know, it's a nice orb. I enjoy it. Did anyone here watch GDQ? They had a little something to say about orbs. I have no idea why. If any of you have seen GDQ and know why they were obsessing about orbs, please tell me, because I have no idea. I mean, I'm all for a bullshit meme, but what? Like, why orbs? What about that was orbs? What was I saying that started this train of thought with orbs? The purple orbs that the molten guys drop. Okay, yeah, that is the issue. You know, okay. So here's the deal, right? As a profession, I do video game programming, specifically graphics. I do gameplay programming too, but you know, just whatever. I can basically do programming on general stuff, just not physics. And so you know, I'll go in and I'll be doing technical interviews with people, and they mostly go fine, except that thing that I do where I will start talking about something, go off on a tangent, and forget what I was initially talking about. That happens during interviews. And, like, I've done a couple practice interviews with people, and they've said, yeah, it'd be better if like, what you were talking about was more focused, and then I'd just be talking to them, and I'll be like, oh, yeah, I know, I don't know if I can fix that. I don't know if I'm physically capable of fixing that. It's not great. But yeah, graphics programming's fun. You basically just write functions that take in numbers and then spit out numbers, and then pretend that you're calculating lighting. And then it's pretty good. You make things look really shiny. Most recently, I don't know. So the issue with being a graphics programmer is that you start to learn all the different shit that the game industry does, you know? Like, I'm intimately familiar with ambient occlusion, and so when I was playing Fallout 76, the ambient occlusion in that game is really bad. You know? Like, first off, it has that thing where if you move something in front of the ambient shadowing, then it leaves a hole in the shadowing in the shape of the thing that you moved in front of it. So you know, like, if you got the corner of your house, you got some nice ambient occlusion going on there. You position the camera, or rather you just look around in such a way that your gun is in front of the corner of the house, and then you put your gun away, and there is now a gun-shaped hole in the shadowing in the corner of your house. It's not great. So there's that problem, and then also the ambient occlusion is just way too intense. Like, the lighting just gets straight up, just like completely black in some cases. And that's not how it's supposed to be. You know, ambient occlusion's supposed to... Jesus! Ambient occlusion's supposed to be more of a subtle effect. You know, like, it gets a bit darker, but it's not like pitch black, you know? And unfortunately, that part isn't configurable. The intensity of the ambient occlusion is presumably hard-coded in the shader, if not just hard-coded in the engine, and that value isn't configurable. Yeah, it is really bad. Ambient occlusion is one of those things where there is no good solution, because, I mean, you're basically simulating the shadowing that happens as a result of light bouncing around. No, not the same... It's the same fucking guy. Why do I get the same... It's the same fucking guy. Whatever. No! No! Look at him. He's frozen. Now he's dead. No. He's... Okay, there he is. Now he's dead. Ooh, ring. Is that another... I can't tell. I think that is another whaling host. So that might be ancient. If it is, that'd be good. But yeah. Yeah, ambient occlusion is like simulating the shadowing that you get as a result of light bouncing around, and you know, if you've got like a corner, then light bounces around on walls over and over again and it gets shadowed, you know? It's that sort of thing. So basically what you'd have to do in order to get that is raycasting, which is incredibly expensive, which is why it was such a big deal that Nvidia came out with those new fancy 2080s. And then it's all like, oh man, real-time raycasting is... Not raycasting. Real-time ray tracing is finally here. It's not. That was a bit of a lie. They do have some stuff that you can ray trace, and that works pretty efficiently. But really, you can't have a big complicated scene with ray tracing tech. It's like the GPUs are not powerful enough for that. Maybe when we get to the point where the GPUs are as... Yeah, that's the Wailing Host. Sure would be nice if... Do followers benefit from set bonuses as well? Because it would be really cool if I got Wailing Host and Litany the Undaunted on Cormac here, and then he got crazy damage from having Ancient Legendaries too. I don't know. None of these are Ancient, so I don't give a shit. But yeah, maybe real-time ray tracing will be possible when we get to the point where graphics cards are as fast as CPUs. Because, you know, currently, if you've looked at the clock speed on the 1080s and the 2080s, they're not great. I think they're like... Oh, shit, right. They're not great. I think they're at like 2, maybe 1.5 gigahertz or some shit like that. Really slow compared to CPUs. The reason why graphics cards are able to render stuff so quickly is because they have a shit ton of cores, you know? Like, your CPU is a general purpose processor that has maybe like 4 to 6 or 8 even cores. So it handles a lot of stuff really well. It's just good for general purpose stuff. Your GPU has like, God, like at least 60 cores. So, each individual core is slower than your CPU, but there are just so many of them that you're able to do, you know, calculations on a bunch of data at the same time, like pixels. And that's why games run fast now. Kadala, give me the orb. That's some good RNG. Any of those Ancient? Nope. Damn it, Kadala. She never has the good stuff. Okay, one of those might actually be better than the one that I already have. I need to organize this. Alright, so let's see this shit. Yeah, that one's better. Alright, so put that back. Put that back on. And then we get rid of all that. Don't need that shit. That one, I don't want to do the comparison on that one. That's another thing. So when you compare items in this game, you know, it'll give you a quick rundown of your damage, your toughness, and your recovery. The issue is that it takes gems into account for that. So like if I have a chest piece, like here, if I go here, I compare this chest piece with that chest piece that I have on already. I lose a lot of damage, a lot of toughness, a lot of recovery. But the issue is that it's taking into account the gems that I have into that. And it really shouldn't. Because if I was going to replace my Aquila Cuirass with this Firebird Cuirass, then what I would do is I would take the gems out of this one Cuirass and put it in the other one. I'm pointing at my screen even though there's no point. Like I'm just sitting there, I'm like pointing at this item with my finger. You can't see any of that. Point is, it really shouldn't take the gems into account in cases where you're comparing like a 3-socket item with a 3-socket item. Because if you're going to replace your old one with the new one, then you're obviously going to transfer the gems that you have in there. You know? That's just a nitpick. I really wish they did that. There are a lot of quality of life things that I wish they would do in this game. They've actually gotten most of them. This game is pretty damn convenient to play at this point. Like, they've gotten rid of a lot, like I said, they've gotten rid of a lot of the really long, convoluted shit that they had in this game. It's not nearly as much of a burden to access all of the content now. Like, if you wanted, you could roll a seasonal character and get them to 70 in, like, 2 days. I mean, I did. That's what I did. I didn't try to crowdsource a power level or anything. You know, you may have. I don't know if anyone said anything in the carry me senpai. Okay, I don't know if anyone said anything in the chat on the left here, but you know, occasionally you'll see people asking for power levels where people basically just bring them to like Greater Rift rank 99s or some crap like that, or Torment 13 bounties, or I don't know. They'll bring them to probably not Greater Rifts. I think it is just Torment 13 bounties. And then they'll complete a bunch of stuff at really high levels and then power level you so that you go from 1 to 70 super quick, and then also go from like Paragon 1 to Paragon 800 super quick. I don't like doing that. I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose if you're going to just join a season and then just immediately get to the top. That's oh no, I'm dying. Yeah, so that I don't know. That's not a fan of that. That's okay, because after I finish this grift, assuming I don't get fucked over and just die so many times that I'm unable to complete it in time, I should be done with not Slayer, Champion. No, I should be done with Champion, and then I can move on to whatever the hell the next one is, like Super Saiyan or some shit. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah. Jesus, no, stop. I am not seeing any no, and I'm dead. Shit, I didn't repair my items. If I die too many times, I might actually have to teleport back to town. And that is... Okay, so if you ever have to teleport back to town, that's like the mark of shame in grifts. It's not something that you ever really want to do, you know? That's another nice thing about playing Wizard. You can teleport, and that breaks your routing. So, frequently, what enemies will do is they'll have, like, jailer enemies, and then the game will just, quote-unquote, randomly combine that with other things like Desecrator, where they'll turn the ground under you into super insta-death, and they'll just lock you in place, and then just damage over time you to death. This is a dead end. Great. God, I'm going to need to run upstairs and grab water after this. My throat is dry as shit. I haven't done any video recording in a while because I've been busy with stuff. Not really busy. Okay, so it'd be a lie to say I've been busy. I've mostly just been, you know, doing stuff and applying to jobs and whatnot. Like I said, the big issue with me recording videos and doing stuff like that now is that, like I said earlier, I basically need structure in my life to function as a regular human being, and I don't really have that right now. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do until I get a job. I mean, obviously I'm going to keep doing videos after I get a job, but until I get a job, I'm going to start doing regular video stuff just so that I get, like, a schedule going, you know? And then once I have a schedule going, hopefully I'll be able to do things like a real boy, and then everyone will be happy. You know what? This is... Nah, no, I'll complete the Greater Rift first. I was going to say, I am doing this solo. I could pause it and go upstairs and get water. But, yeah. Just going to finish this. That's a dead end. But yeah. Yeah, part of the issue is that... Oh, wait, no. I was going to say I don't really know what I want to make videos on, but I guess I could just keep doing the Spore speed run. And by keep doing, I mean I've already completed it. I just need to put the VOD up. It's not a segmented run, it's single segment. I have everything recorded. Yeah. The issue, so one issue that I have with the Spore speed run that I've been doing is that when I started doing it, the biggest exposure that I had to speedrunning in general was basically just GDQ. So a lot of the slang, a lot of the lingo, I wasn't super familiar with. So I don't know. I feel like I could do a much better, or rather a more convincing shit post about, and by shit post I mean legitimate speedrun about Spore, if I had just restarted it now. I guess I could do like Spore Speedrun 2. That would be fun. The reason why I'm doing like Spore Speedrun and shit instead of doing regular Spore videos is because the game is so old and I've played it so goddamn often, or so goddamn much, that at this point I kind of have to do weird shit. What do you mean? What do I mean? There's like 15-second stream delay, so I don't. I know I was so fast, right? I was like the fastest person alive. You know, honestly. Okay, so this might sound weird. I've actually looked at the the leaderboards for Spore speedruns. It's not a very popular game for speedrunning. You know, not even close. If I had done a single segment run, not even necessarily a I don't know if they have to be segmented. Messing with the planet seat. That is true. I could the fuck just... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Those wasps right there. Those are another enemy that fuck me over immensely. They fire slow-moving, like, larva projectiles. You can see they're... Something just killed me there. Shit. Okay, my items are broke. I need to go back to town. Don't kill me, please. Wait, I have the shoulders. They can't interrupt me. God, what the fuck was I saying? Something rather bad. Yeah. Yeah, so the world record for Spore at the time, like the fastest runs have all been posted more recently. You know? So if I were to do a single segment run, I'm not bad at Spore. You know, I've gotten the speedrun achievement for, like, every single stage. The achievements are tracked locally for some reason rather than on your profile. So whenever you have to uninstall and reinstall the game, all of your achievements reset, which is annoying. So I don't actually have all the speedrun achievements right now, but I have gotten them before. If I had submitted a single segment run, like God knows how long ago, I could have actually had the world record for a while. Even though I'm not even close to being a speedrunner. Like I got this thing, right? I got this disorder, disability, I don't know. It's called dysgraphia. It impairs your fine motor skills. So I've actually tried doing like speedruns of Metroid Zero Mission and shit like that before. The issue is that I'm physically not capable of coordinating button inputs that quickly. You know? And I'm not trying to have a pity party like, oh no, I can't do not spore speed. I can't do speed runs. No, I'm just saying like it's something. I think that's also called aging. No, it's not just an age thing, right? I've never been able to coordinate fast button inputs, like ever. It also affects my ability to aim. Like I have yes, I have shit aiming in most FPS games, and I have to play on like low sensitivities because of it. Yeah, I mean I'm not that old, right? I'm like 23. This is a nice Rift Guardian. Look at him. He's just standing there. I don't even have to use my left hand. I didn't use my left hand at all. Let's get this shit. Hey Ushi. I'm sorry, Urshi. Buzzop. Buzzop. Yeah, boy. Season journey champion complete. Enlist. Alright. Ah, fucking lord. 12 difficulty? I can probably do that. Level 3 gems to 45. I have both of these higher than 45, so I just have to do more greater rifts on that. What else? Hellfire Amulet. Complete 1 conquest. Difficult challenge. What? Oh, shit. Opening that opens up the menu. Okay. So let's see here. I have to complete a conquest. Adrian. Torment 13. Okay. I can't. Extract 20 legendary powers. Found the spore seed thing. Okay, let me check that out real quick. Yeah, I don't care that you found shit, Cortana. How to create custom planets for spore games. Find 2 unoccupied planets in the galaxy menu. Start a game. Do the first mission. Exit to the menu without saving so that the planet will still be usable. Try to find the same SAR system from a... Oh, okay. So... Oh, alright. Okay. So you basically just create a new world on a planet. Uh, Take note of the location, open up a different save, go to that planet, make a bunch of changes to it, and then save, I guess? And because the game has already designated that first planet as a spawn planet, you can then use that. Alright. Yeah, I guess I could do that if I do like a Spore speedrun too. Yeah. Yeah, I really wish they gave you more flexibility with what you could do. I guess, yeah, I could do like a... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I bet it did. Yeah, a lot of the terrain in Spore gets really boring really quick. Especially if you've logged in, like, I don't know. I think I've played the game for like 2 hours at this point. Just way too much time. Alright. Ancients. Bottomless potion of rejuvenation. Okay. Ancients? No. Nothing? Ooh! Wait. Please tell me. Okay, I don't. Alright. Don't I have an ancient chest piece? I do. It was the Tel Rasha chest piece. Okay. I got an ancient for the Veer set. So that means I have 2 ancients for that now. I would use that. Wait, no. I have a regular legendary. Yeah, one of the requirements for the ancient crazy damage boost is that Litany of the Undaunted and Wailing Host be the only set bonus items that you equip. Like, I can use this and this because I don't have any other item in that set equipped. If I equipped a second item in the Blackthorn set or the Veer set, it would immediately invalidate 90% of my damage, and then I'd be fucked. And that wouldn't be fun. But yeah. Yeah, whenever I inevitably decide to do another Spore thing because I hate myself, I guess what I could do is go through and fuck the planet up. That'd be pretty fun. I wonder. So at that point, it would be possible to make the entire planet 90% ocean. What do you think would happen if I did that? Just have like one small island and make the entire game take place on that island. That would break it. I wouldn't be able to get past the creature stage. Because there wouldn't be enough other creatures that were accessible to, you know, to get enough DNA to evolve to that point. I don't know. That's the thing. I wish the Spore modding scene was more active. Because then you could do crazy stuff like that, and that would be cool. Do I have anything that I should upgrade? My penis? Yeah, exactly. You know, every day I wake up and I think to myself something... Oh, shit, I didn't talk to Auric. Or no, I didn't talk to Urshi. Shit. I didn't upgrade any of my gems. Why? No. I didn't upgrade jack shit. I got this to 35, and then... Okay. The unfortunate part is that I've got hella life on hit on my amulet here, so I can't actually re-roll that without losing a ton of my recovery. Only cares about making hyper-realistic creatures. Yeah. I mean, making realistic creatures is nice. It would be really nice if they managed to mod in, like, different abilities. Because one of the biggest issues with replayability in Spore is that it's the same goddamn abilities over and over again. Like, oh, I want to make a combat creature. Okay, you get Bite, Strike, Charge, Spit. Those are your 4 abilities. You don't get any variants. Or anything. Restore the pre-release version of the game. If they did restore the pre-release version of the game, that would actually be pretty cool. Because the pre-release version of the game was, you know, the only interesting part of the game, really. Then the game actually came out. I'm almost at 400! Yay! Hey, Kadalic, give me a good orb. No? Okay. Thanks. Thanks again. Yeah. Yeah, it really makes the game boring as hell. And then, like, they tried to do this thing where you could sort of get variants of different abilities for the powered ones. I don't know. Like, they had different abilities in GA. Yeah, charge is basically mandatory. Yeah, if you don't have stun, then it's pretty it's pretty impossible to deal with a lot of bosses that they make. It's not great. Yeah, and that is another thing. You know, like really the only way that you can make difficult bosses in Spore is by upping the amount of damage that they do and upping the amount of HP that they have, and that's just like artificial difficulty inflation. And if you die at all, you can't resurrect. You just it's just really bad. Yeah, Spore GA was basically made like they had. I feel like that was made by a committee. They had a handful of ideas that they implemented into the different items that you could get as a captain, but then they didn't put any second thought into it. You know what I mean? Like, they were like, okay, what should we have? Poison stab, bees, freeze, mind control. There you go. That's all the thought that went into it. You know? Like, they had this idea where they were going to have 4 items that you could acquire for each archetype that you could do, and it didn't work. Didn't work. It was bad. Like, to the point where there are just abilities that you objectively just straight up don't need. And then fucking, no one at all cares about getting social abilities. So, no one ever makes adventures where you have to socialize with people. And if you do, then you end up basically just making enemies that have, like, level 1 sing. It's not great. Yeah. Yeah, no, that is the biggest issue. Because, like, poison blades, they're fun. The shaman abilities, they're fun to use, but yeah, the energy weapons are just so much better. Like, the difference between 10 damage and some damage over time afterwards and like 120 damage is immense, And I don't know. I don't know. I had another thought that I was going to say, but yeah. So the moral of the story is, all of us here, we're all in agreement that Spore is bad. Is what it boils down to. But at the same time, I don't know. Spore is bad, but like I've spent so much time playing that piece of shit. Okay, yeah, Spore is technically an okay game, but yeah, wasted potential, definitely. Definitely wasted potential. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. It's technically an alright game. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Nostalgia is a huge driving factor there. It's shit, okay, so I need to fucking. So Conquest. What the hell is a conquest? Is that under achievements? Season Conquest. Nephilim Rift. Nephilim within 2 development. 3 legendary gems to 65. Kill the following bosses at max level on Torment 10 or higher within 20 minutes of starting the game. So what, like you have to kill all of them in 20 minutes? That's not happening. In a cursed chest. Okay, yeah, at this point, I've gotten to the point where these are just achievements that are, like, ridiculously hard, and I genuinely don't feel like investing that much time into them. Like, it's one... I guess that's why I stopped at Champion beforehand. Like, it's one thing if you want to make a hard challenge. It's like, level all these gems, kill this boss. Oh, there's one I can complete easily. Hold on, let me make a Hellfire Amulet. Forged Jewelry. I don't have that. I do have the thing, though. Dude. I can go get that right now. God, what was I gonna say? But yeah. Yeah, Spore is definitely a game that you basically go back to play. So you go back and play it for 2 reasons, right? You're either nostalgic about it, or you're a YouTuber and you're looking to make like a funny goof game where you just make a giant dick monster. I mean, like, as much as I complain about Spore and how it's horrible, I kind of feel like a lot of people who do that don't really do the game justice, Like, I've spent so much time suffering with that piece of shit game, and you go on YouTube and it's like, oh, Markiplier Part 23, let's make dick monsters in Spore again, Like, you don't even know if any of them have gotten past creature stage. Like, maybe they've gotten to tribal stage or civilization stage, but then they get the space stage, and the points at which that you're prompted to make creations that you can make dick monsters out of get fewer and fewer. And then eventually it just sort of drops off. But then, you know, a lot of people don't even get to that point. Even though the game has a lot more going for it. Not that much more. But, you know, you could at least get to the center of the galaxy. You know? Like, come on. Make a giant space bee and then fly to the center of the galaxy. You just gotta do it. Hellfire Ring, Hellfire Amulet. Random class passive. Shit, that might be pretty good. 500,000 easy views. Yeah. Oh, I see. Like a passive skill. Okay. Well... Shit, this is really good. I kind of want to, kind of want to farm for these, actually. That's really good. Shit. Okay, yeah, that's infinitely better. Can I re-roll... Shit, how can I re-roll this? Okay. So let me peep this shit. Yeah, this is definitely conflagration. What is that one again? Fire dealt, increasing their chance to be critically hit by 6%. That's not actually that great. My crit chance is at 43%. Okay, I guess going up to 50-50 would be a pretty significant increase in DPS. All right. Okay, so let's see. Does that have vitality? It does not. So, I need to get that good life per hit on this. It has a socket, though! You know what that means. Boom! Boon of the Order. Oh shit, it's up to 80.5%. Wait, that one maxes out at rank 50? I don't know, I kind of feel like doing some regular rifts just so that I can get an insane amount of money from using Boon of the Hoarder. So yeah, let's see this. The issue is that the intelligence roll on this is actually worse. I mean, it's going to be a downgrade regardless, but I do get the slot. Okay. Can Arcane Resistance be life per hit? Arcane Resistance cannot be life per hit. It has to be one of the good ones. God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess I'm re-rolling the Vitality into life per hit. Or more my Vitality, that works. Or more Vitality, that works. Fire skin. No, I need life per hit. I need the ability. Can I stop getting more Vitality? Like, I'm not going to turn down an increase in Vitality until I get life per hit. Yeah! God, that's so no, I need the recovery. I need the life per hit. God damn it. Stop. Life per hit. This is increasing the... Wait, is it? Wait. Does it not? Okay. I thought it cost money to re-enchant items. Why is this not costing money? Oh well. Are you serious? Life per hit. Bruh. Yeah, it's right there. It is in the pool. Okay, I was worried for a second. I didn't see it there. Yeah, it's in the pool. Life per hit. Life per hit. Life per... You see, this is why Diablo is a bad game. Like, this is something that I wish you could do. I really wish that you could just, like, instead of re-enchanting to get... okay, whatever. I wish instead of re-enchanting to... God! That's so tempting. I wish instead of re-enchanting to get random stuff, you could just guarantee what you got. There it is! I do lose toughness, but... I mean, I gain another gem slot. And at the end of the day, having another gem slot is kind of worth it by a lot. I would like to get closer to the maximum roll. Okay, yeah, I guess I'm just using all of my fucking Forgotten Tears or whatever the hell they are. Forgotten Soul. Using all of them. Fuck it. I get like a billion legendaries every time I do something, so... Ah! Fuck you, that's lower. Fucking game. Telling me that I can't get life per hit. This is ridiculous. Give me life per hit. All I want is life per hit at least like 2250. Come on. Or 22,500 rather. Come on. Come on. Like, why can't I just pick what enchant? Yeah, boy! This is the good shit. How am I losing recovery? What? Whatever. Okay. Boom! And then, do you need that? You lose damage. Who cares? Okay, let's put that back in the box. Then we can keep going. Then everyone wins. Oh no, I should get rid of that. Just smash that down. So yeah, moral of the story is, if anyone asks for the Spark Notes version of this live stream, moral of the story is that Diablo 3, you die a lot, and also Spore could be better. That's the moral of the story here. So I got that 80% gold explosion. Should I do like a regular rift and then just see how much gold I can get, or should I try to level up a gem that's actually going to improve my performance? Which one was the good one that I'm supposed to be using? I think... let's see here. Increase damage when you spend resources on a channeled skill. Okay, yeah, that's the good one. I think. It might not be. Healing received for 10 seconds. Critical hits cause enemy to bleed. No. 35% bunch of thorns. Melee damage reduction. That would be nice. Yeah, Diablo, it's a good game. It's not perfect. I find Diablo 2 is generally funner. The issue with this game is that you hit like a cap on your effectiveness pretty quick once you hit level 70. And like I said, it just becomes a grind finding legendaries that improve your effectiveness only marginally. Those are not gems. Poison. This one's garbage. That one doesn't even go into jewelry. That goes into a hat. Ooh. Ah. Yeah, no, that's the good one. Each attack you make against an enemy increases the damage it takes from your attacks by 0.83%, 25%. Yep. Yeah, that's the good one. But I don't know. I don't know which one is the better gem. I'm not meta enough. I don't know. Are there leaderboards? There are leaderboards, right? I can just go to the leaderboards and see which 3 legendary gems the top wizards are using. Profile leaderboards. Let's see. Solo wizard. Tier 118. Wait, what? You can go higher than... Oh, whatever. What? Really? Really? The top wizard player just has the fucking horny costume on there? Actually, fuck. Almost all of the... Oh my god, 90%... Holy shit. 90% of all wizard players are just playing fucking girl wizard. I mean, I'm playing girl wizard too, but... View hero details. There it is. Okay, let's see here. Yep, Bane of the Stricken, Bane of the Trapped, Taiguk. Wait, what? Bane of the Trapped is the ring I'm using not the good one? Wait, really? You didn't even have the full Tel Rasha set? Okay. The issue is that you can transmog things so that they look like completely different things. So, I don't actually... Yeah, that's Tel Rasha. Hero details. Trying to set up an AE2 terminal, and this is the big... what's AE2 again? I've seen that acronym before, but okay, so here's the deal. This is something that I actually suck with a lot when it comes to talking. Yes. Fucking, how do I put this? Oh, hey, Aquilas Cures. Applied Energistics 2. Oh, the Minecraft mod. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, holy fucking shit. Yeah. Yeah, I prefer much simpler. I prefer much simpler Minecraft mods 90% of the time just because yeah, Applied Energistics 2 is I mean, it's cool when you get it set up. It is really neat, but holy fucking shit, the amount of work that goes into that shit. It is insane. So yeah, it looks like all the top players are using Tel Rasha. At least it's not Greg Tech. Yeah. I don't actually remember what Greg Tech was. Was that the one that was like, it was like basically a modification of an already existing tech mod that the guy had just made like harder or whatever? I don't remember. It's been a while since I played Minecraft. Mostly because, like, upgrading your PC doesn't actually mean that Minecraft runs better. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so I was right about that then. Yeah, upgrading your PC doesn't really mean that Minecraft runs better. It just... Well, that's just it. Microcrafting. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite part about Minecraft is how, like, most of the mods for the game are like these really complicated tech mods where you can make these entire complicated machines that just remove the need to actually play the game. What the hell was that? Oh, right, I was looking at the gems. So I got Bane of the Trapped, Zai's Stone of Vengeance. So that's the stone that the guy wasn't using. Oh my god. Yeah, and that's another thing. You get Let's Plays of Minecraft mods that just last way too goddamn long. Like, it's crazy. Okay, yeah, let's do a regular Nephilim Rift. Let's peep how much gold I can get. Because once you that's the thing. You get in the portal, you kill greed one time, and then all of a sudden everyone explodes into gold. Look at all that gold. Look at all that gold. That's 670,000 gold that I just got right there. I need that orb. It's 800,000 gold I just got right there. It's crazy. A lot of gold. Yeah, look at that. Like, playing through the game normally, you get maybe, like, 2 million gold after, like, an hour of farming. I've gotten 2 million gold in 10 seconds. Thanks to... Oh, and gloves. Neat. Let's see what kind of gloves those is. It is the Veer gloves, I believe, which means I won't be able to use it. Yeah, and they're bad. Awesome. Yeah. So yeah, at this point, I mean, I've completed all of the objectives for the season that I want to do, honestly. So I don't really know if I'm gonna keep going with this that much longer. Like, I definitely want to get up into the higher Greater Rift tiers, just for swag points, I think. Yeah, look at all these fucking gold. I mean, like, even at level 1, Boon of the Hoarder starts off at like a 20% chance for enemies to explode into gold. And even that, you can get insane amounts of gold. It's just, you know, it's like level 35 now. I've been leveling up the fucking gold gem instead of anything that will actually improve my performance. It's great. But that's the thing, you know. If you're just playing the game to go up in the goblin, he dropped a mace. Nice. If you're just playing Diablo 3 to go up in the tiers, you know, go up in Greater Rifts, get up to Greater Rift 99, do crazy damage to everything, you're just gonna end up being disappointed. You know, because frequently you'll run into just a wall, like, oh, your items aren't marginally good enough to do enough damage. I was gonna go get water. Okay, I'll go get water after this. Oh, man. I gotta get fucking stay hydrated bot in here. I keep forgetting to stay hydrated. It's not great, you know? That's the worst thing. Oh, what? No? Okay. Yeah, that's the worst thing. You know, you get so focused on doing your work that you end up forgetting to stay hydrated. And it's important. You know? It's very important. I don't know why I'm saying this. Moral of the story is, you know, like I mentioned on Tumblr a while back, which, you know, a lot of you may or may not have seen based on the fact that Tumblr sucks now. But that's okay. I mentioned on Tumblr a while back that I moved. And, you know, I was in the process of moving, and I moved. I'm in a different house and whatnot. The issue is that the room that I'm in sort of makes these, like, clickety-creak noises periodically from something. I don't know. And it sounds very similar to someone knocking. So it's hard to tell. Often I'll just be playing thing. Like I'll be playing something, and then I'll hear like these clickety-creaks. And then I'll turn around and then just sort of sit there. And then nothing happens. Because no one was there. Look at all this fucking gold. I came in with what, like 271? Yeah, I've got like 18 million gold. And a mace. Which is actually just like a wooden stick with spikes on it. That's the thing. Is there actually a formal definition for what a mace is? Or is it just like a blunt weapon of some kind? I mean, there has to be. I'm sure like an actual mace is like one of those, you know, like a thinner metal rod that has like a bludgeoning end on it. But, you know, in video games, a lot of definitions people don't really care about. So what you get is it's be like, oh man, this is a super awesome mega mace. It's level 1000. You can use it. But then it's not actually a mace. It's like a Slim Jim. A very powerful Slim Jim. It does 2000 poison damage. Because does anyone actually know what Slim Jims are made out of? I don't. But I still eat them because they are delicious. I'm going to die. I didn't die. Awesome. Oh yeah, I suppose I'm on Torment 10. I'm not on like Torment 12. If I was on Torment 12, then that exploding demon would have killed me. Well, exploding undead. It's not. Well, whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Another one of the big issues with this game is that they just don't make things for it very often. You know? Like every once in a while they'll come up with a new big update, and it'll be some fancy new update, and they'll be all like, hey guys, how you doing? We're coming out with a big patch, resplendent chest. Nothing. Okay. They come out with a big patch for this game, and it's like, hey, we're coming out with new content, and then the new content comes out, and it's like a new tile set for greater rifts. Hey, don't try to escape, you little shit. Yeah, boy. Legendary oh, my inventory's full. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, like they'll come out with new content for this game, and it'll be like a new tile set for greater rifts. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it'll be like a new tile set for greater rifts. It doesn't actually affect anything functionally. It's just like when you're grinding through greater rifts, occasionally you'll get a new one that has a different look to it. You know? Enemies hit by knockback suffer 29% increased damage. That would be neat, but I don't have anything that gives knockback. Good news is all of these shit legendaries are giving me the opportunity to replenish my Forgotten Souls that I spent most of trying to get fucking life per hit on this. But it's okay. I got the Conflagration passive, which I honestly can't tell. That's the thing. You know, it's hard to tell the difference between everything dying instantly and everything dying instantly, but a bit faster. Is that the Gucci one? That's not. That's the red one. This one's bad. Yeah, look at that. Electrocute can chain to enemies that have already been hit. Like someone's gonna make a build centered around Electrocute. Oh yeah, right. I was gonna say earlier. Fucking, yeah. So like I said a while back, the meta for all the items in this game is just based on like getting different set items, and then getting different legendaries that accent the one thing that the set allows you to meme the fuck out of, right? Like, there's this one set for Demon Hunter that gives you the ability to summon... not that gives you the ability to summon, but it, like, enhances the damage of the turrets that you can summon by, like, 2,000% or some shit, you know? So when you do that, you just summon a shit ton of turrets, and then everything dies, you know? And you get other legendaries that enhance the meme-tacularness of your turrets at that point, you know, make it so that they do more damage. This right here is one of the easiest rift bosses in the game. Look, he's dead already. If you die to that guy, then you're doing it wrong. Which I say because I've died to that guy. Fucking... Yeah, so like you'll get a set bonus that allows you to do like meme-tacular damage with one specific ability. And then you make the rest of your build centered around that. The issue is that all the wizard builds just suck. Like, here, let me get rid of all that and then put my shit away. Like, so the worst part is, so for this season, every single time there's a season that they come out with, one of the rewards that they give you for completing the basic 4 chapters before you get into the crazy hard challenges is a set of armor here. And this right here is the set that they gave out this season. Friggin' Veer's Amazing Arcana. Right? So when you do this, the set bonuses that you get basically buff up Archon. Right? So when you use Archon, it gains the effect of every rune. It increases your attack speed, armor, and resistance by 1% for every stack of Archon that you get. By default, when you activate Archon and you kill an enemy, then you gain a stack of Archon, which increases your damage marginally. And then when you get to 6, you complete the entire set, then you gain an Archon stack when you hit an enemy, rather than, you know, when you fucking kill an enemy. So it's much easier to gain stacks. And each stack increases your damage bonus by 100% rather than 5%. So at that point, you just got this crazy Archon that does insane amounts of damage, and it's great, and it's awesome. The only issue is that Archon is an ability that has a 2-minute cooldown. So, you know, most item sets that you use in this game, you use them, and it's like, awesome, my fireball that I shoot all the time, that does crazy damage. Everything dies when I shoot fireballs at it. You know, and fireball might have like a 2-second cooldown, so you shoot a fireball, you shoot a fireball, shoot another fireball, everything dies. With this, it's like, alright, the Rift Guardian has showed up, I'm gonna kill him in 50 seconds. I have to run around for 50 seconds doing nothing until Archon respawns. And or not respawns, the cooldown for Archon ends, and I can do Archon again. And it's just really stupid. I don't know why they designed one of the sets in this game to give insane bonuses to a skill that has a 2-minute cooldown. Like, you can reduce the cooldown through... one of the runes actually reduces the cooldown to 100 seconds, so that's automatically 20 seconds off. But, yeah, it's really bad. You can reduce the cooldown with items, but even then, even if you have like 10% cooldown off on every single piece of item that you have, or every single piece of armor that you have, that's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, if you have 10% cooldown removal from most of your items, that actually wouldn't be that bad. But at that point, like, I don't know, that's still too much restrictions. Kadala is going to give me a good orb now. I lied. God damn it, Kadala. Actually, shit. No, not an obelisk. Cube. Can I upgrade a rare item? I can! Okay, so this is another thing you can do. Source. Make a source. You go to the thing, and then you can upgrade it and get a legendary. I have exactly enough death breath in order to upgrade one. So I do this, and then maybe I'll get an ancient version of Etched Sigil. I did not. Orb of Infinite Depth, rather. I'm sorry, what? God damn it. Yeah, Minecraft is already not, like, a super well-made game to begin with. So when you add mods into the mix, it gets even better, you know? Uh Epic meat. Yeah. So I'm gonna put these away here. And like I said about 6 times right now, I'm gonna fucking go upstairs and get water real quick. So I'm gonna be gone for a hot second. Let me put in text. I don't have a scene for gone for a hot second. Gone for a hot second. I don't have like a scene set up for that, so you know. Where's the font size? Is font size not something you can toggle? I can make it bold. Italic, underline. Where? Oh, okay. There we go. Yes, I'm going to be gone for a hot second. I shall return. Alright, I am returned. Get rid of that real quick. No text. Alright, yeah. I have returned. I got water. I also got a pickle. So this is now an ASMR stream. Of course, they're pickle spears, so the insides are actually pretty soft. Not quite the mega crunch that you see get like 25 billion views on YouTube for some reason. I don't actually understand why ASMR is a thing, you know? Like I can understand the appeal of it. You know, getting the whispers on you. It's all right, but like getting that from just random ass people that you don't actually know personally it's weird. Like it's one thing if you're getting it from your fly girl or whatever, but fucking dickbutt69420 on YouTube whispering into a camera, I don't get that. I don't get that. So what the fuck was I gonna do? Level up my gems, I guess. Oh right, yeah. I should take Bane of the Hoarder, or not Bane of the Hoarder, Boon of the Hoarder. Take that off, and I should put Bane of the Stricken. Yeah, Bane of the Stricken. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, really. Like, I've listened to a couple ASMR videos here and there just to, you know, learn what the hell the big deal is, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right, you know? It's really bad. Oh, except, there is one ASMR video. Here, I'm going to link it in chat. There is one ASMR video. It is the only valid ASMR video. ASMR. Link that in chat. There we go. Yeah, so that is the only legitimate ASMR video, the only valid ASMR video, is LeBron James breaking into your house to offer you a Sprite cranberry. It's the only good one. The only one I can agree with. It's pretty great. Yeah. Of course, that's not really an ASMR video, is it? That's more just like a low pass filter on regular audio. Does just doing a low pass filter on audio count as ASMR? I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna level up my jams. So, do I want to try doing 59? No. No, I should really get this gem up to higher percentage before I can start doing stuff. Yeah. If I'm going to be live streaming more, one thing that I should really do is set up my fucking, set up a couple different streams. Also, maybe look into OBS. Evidently, XSplit isn't great. Oh shit, I always forget to put on Enchant and Frost Armor. Or Ice Armor. Yeah, Ice Armor. I always forget to put that shit on. But yeah. I don't... Yeah, my amulet was already ancient. So I didn't actually get an increase in damage from that. Rather, the increase in damage I'm getting is... no! The increase in damage that I'm getting is just from the gem that I have. Except... I don't know. At this point, I'm killing everything instantly anyway, so I don't think... Like, any increase in performance I'm getting is not really, like, hugely noticeable. I'm dead. That's the thing about these higher rift difficulties. You die. You know? You just die sometimes. It's not fun. Especially when you're, doing, like, really well on a higher tier rift. And then you just run into a room full of enemies that just really start to push your shit in. You know? Like I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of enemies that have slow-moving projectiles that basically just insta-kill you. That's not great. You know? Not great. God, yeah, really, I don't... Aside from that, I don't... What the fuck? Oh. Okay, there's a bit of, like, viscera or something in the upper right corner of the screen there. It looked like an icon that I'd never seen before. I was like, wait, what? Is that like a new icon? What's going on with that? I don't know. Oh, jeez, yeah. Moral of the story is, evidently, Path of Exile is better. Whenever I see people talking about Diablo 3, there's inevitably someone in the comments saying that, like, Path of Exile is better. Of course, they abbreviate it as PoE, so I always think that they're talking about Pillars of Eternity, which is a different game that has nothing to do with Diablo. And I mean, I've played Path of Exile. I don't really like it, honestly. I mean, it's neat. The issue is that it's got this system where, like, your skills are tied to the gems that you have socketed, and I don't really like that. You know? It'd be cool if you could play your game regularly and then, or like if you were playing Diablo 3 and you had some skills that you got as a result of socketing items into your equipment. Actually, you can do that in Diablo 2. There's like a rune word. It's one of the higher tier rune words that you can get that gives you access to the teleport skill, and that's really cool. But I don't really like the idea of that being like the main way that you get skills. You know, by socketing gems into things. I don't know. In terms of other Diablo 2s, I've also heard that what the hell was it called? Torchlight. Torchlight. I've heard that one's good too, or Torchlight 2 rather. I think. I haven't actually played that one yet. I've been meaning to. I also played Grim Dawn. I don't know. I don't remember it being particularly memorable. Like, it certainly played like a Diablo. You know, it was definitely that sort of game, but I didn't really get anything from it, you know? Like, I got distracted by something else and completely forgot that it existed. And I don't mean distracted by something else like I heard a bump on the other side of the room and I decided, oh, what was that? And then forgot about the game that was running on my PC. I mean, like, you know, tests started ramping up or some crap like that, and I was busy with finals and forgot about it or some crap like that. I got Paragon Portrait! Paragon 400! Paragon Portrait! Alright, let's... oh, wait, shit, this is a greater rift. It's timed. It's just that I'm destroying this rift, so... yeah, like I said, the skill leveling in this is just amazing. Because, would you believe, fucking just 4 levels higher, going from 55 to 59, I lose the ability to destroy everything instantly, and instead I just get my shit pushed in constantly. Especially by enemies with slow-moving projectiles. Because I'm a fucking wizard. As you can see, in order to do my damage, I kind of have to stand still because these projectiles I'm shooting aren't very fast. So I have to sit there and channel it for a hot minute. So I just end up getting hit by flies that shoot smaller flies. It's not great. No, it's not great. Yeah. I really wish this game had better socketing, though. You know? Like, the main reason why Path of Exile is, like, so big into sockets was because the socket system in Diablo 2 was really good. You know, you had sockets, and you could put things in the sockets. They had gems. They had skull. Oh, look. Watch out. Tethris here. The model technically has exposed boobs. Gonna get demonetized. That is a lot of shit. That is a lot of shit. The fuck was I saying? Yeah, oh, I have to talk to Urshi. Yeah, so I can understand why they built an entire game around socketing. You know, it's not a bad idea. I don't really like how they did it, you know? But Diablo 2, they got all sorts of cool socket stuff. They got gems you can put in sockets. They got runes you can put in sockets. They got jewels. The jewels are sort of like randomly generated loot, so there isn't a fixed thing attached to any of them. It's like you could get a jewel that just has regular enchantments on it. It's pretty good. I never understood the point of the Book of Cain until I started playing on higher difficulties. Because normally you have like one legendary item, and you just identify that. But when you have like 5 or 6 legendary items, it's really slow. So let's see here. Puzzle Ring. Technically an improvement. Again, this Wailing Host is not that good. The stats on it are not great. But I need it for the set bonus. So Ancient Ring. Fuck you. Oculus Ring. I've gotten Oculus Rings like 1 billion times. None of these are good. Except for that. Except for that Rogar's Huge Stone. I'm gonna keep that. Rogar's Huge Stone. Yeah, I have a Rogar's Huge Stone and an Oculus Ring. Both legendary. Or ancient, rather. And I can't fucking use any of them because I need my rings to be Wailing Host. And the other one. But yeah, they had all sorts of cool socketing shit. And they don't have that in this game. You know, like in Diablo 2, you could get a collection of runes, and if you put the correct runes in the correct order into your socketed items, that would form a rune word, and you would get crazy bonuses from that. You know, it was like you were enchanting it with a specific legendary enchantment. In this game, they only have gems, you know, so no jewels, no runes, and the gem, or the effect that each gem has is very simple. Like in Diablo 2, rubies, they were all about fire, right? So you put a ruby in your weapon, it does bonus fire damage. You put a ruby in your shield, you get fucking fire resist. You put a ruby in your helmet, you get like bonus life, so on and so forth. Like each of the gems had a theme, right? In this game, it's just, you know, red is strength and damage. Topaz is intelligence and thorns. This is crit and dexterity. This is vitality. So basically, they have 4 attributes, and they have 4 different gem types, and then they added this one later, which is just sort of, eh. I mean, having reduced cooldowns by 12.5% is nice, but, eh. It's better to just get whichever gem corresponds to your class's main attribute and use that. So, yeah. Right. I have blood shards. Kadala, give me an orb. Fuck you, Kadala. Do I have enough? I have 0 death breath. Okay. Awesome. 10 out of 10. So yeah, I guess more grifts. You know what? Let's do it. 59. Doing it live. Alright, so here's the issue with tier 59 rifts. Alright? That's the issue with tier 59 rifts. Holy shit. Yeah, vile temptresses are one of the types of enemies that just push my shit in. Because you see that slow-moving projectile? That means it hits like... It doesn't just hit like a truck. It hits like 10 trucks. They hurt so much. And the vile temptresses, their projectiles track a little bit too. So if you try to dodge, like, it curves towards you. You know? It's like that one movie about curving the bullet. I don't remember what it was called. I think there was like a game that came out in, it was like a companion game to it. Not a companion game, a tie-in game. They had like a movie tie-in game to it. Yet, I'm pretty sure you could ask anyone about it, and they would not be able to recall its existence. You know? I guess, god damn it. See what I mean? You get, oh man, look, I'm behind the timer. Yeah, like... unlike... Jesus, God! 10 out of 10. Yeah. Fucking... I don't know. I don't know if that's better or worse than, the fucking... The hell was it called? Avatar. You know, the fucking movie with the blue alien people that was, allegory or whatever. It was basically a different movie. I don't remember what it was. Was it like Running with Wolves? I don't remember what movie it was supposedly just a copy of. But, yeah, it's sort of like that, where it existed, and it had no cultural impact. Why was I talking about this? I don't know. We're killing ghouls. Not like Fallout ghouls. Don't kill me. Please. Oh, God. It is very easy to die. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. Yeah, no. Yeah. And the issue is that because I die so easy, I can't just, like, run through and wait until there's, like, a large crowd of, hey, I can fucking snipe these guys. Yeah, boy. And then if I accidentally let a melee guy get in too close, not good. Whoop. Haha. Everyone in the fuckhole. No! No. Please. Okay, conduit. Save me. Save me, conduit pylon. Oh, God. Yeah, the enemies start having enough health that the conduit pylon doesn't immediately melt them, so I can't just run through crowds of enemies. Gauge Bloodface the Gorgon. Where? That's not a Gorgon. You can't just throw words from Greek mythology on enemy names and then expect it to fly. It's not okay. Like a fucking... I was playing this game earlier and I saw there was like enemies named like Gilgamesh and Enkidu. And it's, why? Just come up with names. Just make a random name generator. Come on, bruv. I apologize if I'm a bit less... I don't know what the correct word is, but I'm kind of focusing a bit on trying to remain alive. Unlike lower difficulty rifts, I can't exactly just sort of bullshit it and then have everything work out perfectly in the end. Oh, no. No! God, it is the worst. Like, I got a floor that was full of vile temptresses. Hopefully this floor is better. Is it? It's looking like it so far. No! Those guys, they leap at you. And if they manage to hit you when they leap at you, they kill you instantly. No! Oh, okay, I guess not. Okay, but they almost do. Jesus. Okay. None of that. Nope. Okay, I really shouldn't just be standing there and taking that. Nope. Okay. Shit. Yeah, and then there's those demonic Punisher guys, Returned Executioner. No, they're like the demon guys. I'll point another one out when I see it. Yeah, that guy. That guy. He's got this attack where he walks up to you and he starts swinging, and it makes a very distinct sound. It's like or some crap like that. And when he does that, he basically just one-shots you. It's very bad. When you get to the higher difficulties, you get to the point where you just sort of have to avoid enemies because they will one-shot you. Oh, please die. Okay. Oh, shit. No. Okay, those enemies, their projectiles are fast enough that they don't one-shot me. If there were like 5 enemies like that all had slow projectiles that one-shot me, then that wouldn't be good. Everyone in the fuck hole. I don't really see too many people using black hole. I don't know why. Like among all the top tier players, you never really see anyone using black hole. I don't know why that is. It's really it's really useful being able to you know, just gather all of the enemies into one spot so that you can fuck them up all at the same time. It's very helpful. You know, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's like some niche strategy with the magic explosion that I'm not aware of. I may have already said this even. I don't actually know. That's the thing. When it comes to a lot of this stuff, you just sort of say shit, then shit happens. If you asked me to list off the things that I said like 5 minutes ago, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Not great. 0 out of 10. Luckily, I'm actually ahead on this Greater Rift right now. And I think a big part of that is because the game didn't spawn a metric fuckload of vile temptresses. And also a metric fuckload of those wasp things that fire like 4 smaller wasps at you. Game spawns those, then you're fucked. Because, I swear to God, I spawned in a Greater Rift at one point, and it was 100% just those wasp enemies. Just a shit ton of them. All they did, like, the screen was covered with, like, 40% coverage by those green-ass fucking wasp projectiles. This is very bad. Very bad. Like, I was ahead when I'd gotten to that point, too. I'd finished up this floor, and I decided to move on from that floor, and I got to the next floor, and it was just a nightmare. I couldn't do it. I might be able to do this, actually. I'm ahead by a fairly healthy amount. As long as I don't get fucked over and the game spawns like one of the worst Rift bosses possible, then I'll be able to do this. And this is such a high rank that I'm going to get like 5 Paragon levels just from completing it. That's the nice thing. Paragon levels are very gradual in their structure, so you get very slight benefits from them. And it really only feels good to get a Paragon. Nope. No. It really only helps, or it really only feels good to get Paragon levels in like large batches. You know, like you get, oop, failed. Okay, now I can afford to be reckless. Let's go. I need a larger group of enemies. Yeah, man. No. Fucking garbage pile. Alright, here we go. Oh, and my dogs are down here. Fun times. Why Tycoon? Why? Okay. So I'm at, what am I at? 92%? I've got half my time left. Yeah, this is good. I'm gonna be able to do this. It's gonna happen. Wait, I'm impervious to damage. I can just stand in the middle of this. I don't even need to give a shit about these molten explosions. Who cares? Alright. If I kill enough enemies soon enough, yes. Where is he? Okay. Shit, I'm vulnerable now. Okay. Oh! Can I keep stunning him? Oh! Damn it! Ah! Fuck you. Whatever. I've got enough time. He's 2/3 dead. Yeah, boy! That's a lot of legendaries. Ugh. So that was a bit of a nightmare. And let's use that to upgrade Stricken Bane. 5 times. The odds of successfully upgrading a gem do go down as the, they go up as you go into the higher Paragon Rifts. Or not Paragon Rifts, higher Rift levels, and they go down as your gem levels go up. But, I'm trying to upgrade a level 10 gem with level 59 Rifts, so it's alright. Work. Only 3 levels? That's not good. Oh, I dropped my pickle. Rip. Okay, let's see all this shit. Is any of this good? Please, game. Bad. Bad. Not great, but it's alright. Bad. 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 All bad. Oh, actually, that is a set item that I don't have as of yet. Here, let's get rid of those. And now I have 6 items in the Tal Rasha set. Meaning that I can re-roll those into different set items and I'll have the entire set. Yeah, boy. Not that I plan on using the Tal Rasha set. Or maybe I should. I don't know. Oh, Jesus. I get crazy benefits with that. What? How is that so much better? Except for recovery. Intelligence. Oh, it's because it has 98% crit damage. Okay, that explains that. Shit, that's good. If it was ancient, I would use it. Fuck. Okay, whatever. Get rid of all of these. Nope, nope. Nope, nope. And then see if Kadal is willing to give us an orb. Nope. No orbs. Well, I mean, no good orbs anyway. Get rid of that. Arcane. Oh, yeah. Increase the damage of Arcane Orb. Who needs that shit? Arcane Orb is for scrubs. Yeah. Okay. I don't actually know if I want to do anything else, honestly. Oh, Jesus, that's a lot of levels. Oh, hey, and I can start putting points into intelligence. Because I have maxed out movement speed and arcane power now. Crit damage. I mean, attack speed literally doesn't benefit me. I'm not actually doing any regular attacks, so doesn't do me any good. Oh shit, that's maxed out. Okay. Life per hit, that's maxed out. Area damage or gold find? Don't more damage or more gold? I guess I should do more damage. I don't know. Yes, I think I'm gonna try to do one more high level rift, and then I think I'm gonna call it for today. Oh Jesus, we're hitting Torment 13 levels now. Yeah, Torment 13 is the highest difficulty level by default, and then once you get higher and higher in the greater rifts, they just get worse and worse. So let's do this shit. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare. Alright. Everyone in the Jesus. Everyone in the fuckhole. Whoa. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gotten to the point. I mean, if I get up to like rift difficulty 65, I'm guessing, then that'll be the point where a single projectile from one of these enemies will be able to kill me. Because they are doing like 85% of my health and damage. Also, there's like a water pump here. It makes loud noises every 4 hours. Not great. Stay hydrated. Alright. Okay. So this isn't great so far. This is one of the worst layouts. You know? That's the issue. Not all these layouts are created equal. You know? So because I should not have teleported into the middle of this. Jesus. Okay, I just walked into a projectile. Okay. No, stop. Okay, no. Okay. Ah! Everyone get in the fire. I'm dead. Fantastic. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, this is going to be one of those situations where I'm just going to die repeatedly, isn't it? Yep. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to complete this rift in time. Teleport back up there. Okay. Now I have the high ground. Stop, no, Okay. Thanks, Obama. Please. Oh, God. Yeah, the enemies aren't really dying instantly anymore. I am dying instantly, though. So, you know, that's a fun balance. You know, it's important to maintain a good work-life balance. Or, in my case, a good balance between being able to kill things and just dying constantly. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, so this isn't quite the bad layout that I thought it was. I have gotten this particular floor, because, you know, they basically just generate a map, and then they populate it with enemies, and the map that you get and the enemies that you get are not correlated. So, you know, you could get this, but then it's filled with, like, horses or whatever. Well, that's a lie. You couldn't get a horse map. I don't think the Technicolor ponies are part of the regular enemy pool. Oh, Jesus, no. But yeah. Yeah, so I've gotten this particular floor and just, like, no enemies spawned in it. It is very highly RNG whether or not you're able to do well in a Greater Rift. Which I'm not a fan of. Because, you know, that just means, like, there are Greater Rifts that you can do where you're just fucked. There are Greater Rifts that you can do where you just do well immediately. Like that last Greater Rift that I did. That was pretty close to a pretty friggin' good rift. This, not so much. That said, aside from that early fucking that I put myself in because I teleported into a bunch of enemies, I think I can actually do this. If the game decides that it's going to give me another blue enemy anyway. If I keep fighting all these regular scrubs, I don't know. Although if they do... Okay, so if I keep getting just huge crowds of enemies like that, then that's good. And I'm dead. Okay. Fantastic. Ten out of 10. No, stop. Okay. I'm gonna go back to the entrance here. And there we... No, stop. Okay. Yeah, the issue is these fallen shaman. They fire those slow... They fire their slow-moving fireballs. And because they fire those slow-moving fireballs, they hit very hard. No, Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do this. I mean, okay, so if you don't complete a rift in time, it's just that you don't get any opportunities to upgrade your gems. You still get loot. So it's not like I'm not going to gain anything from this. Unlike Blackout in Call of Duty Black Ops 4, where if you die before you get any kills, then the 15 minutes that you spent finding a game are just wasted. And that's why I'll never play any goddamn Battle Royale games. Because they're all bad. And there's just so much matchmaking. Like, it'd be one thing if there was like a smooth transition where it was like, oh, you died, press A to find another game. And then it just brought you into another game really quick. And you were there, and you were able to do it. And that was all. But no, it's like, oh, you died, press A to go back to the main menu. And then there's like a 10-second loading screen, and then it's like, you're at the main menu, congratulations. And then you hit find game, and it's like, okay, finding a game, and it takes however long, and then you fucking, you find a game, and it's like, alright, you found a game, time to load. And then you load the map, because, you know, it's not like there's only one map, and you should realistically be able to have the assets loaded at all times. You know, it's not like that's a thing. So then it takes fucking forever to load. And then you just... At that point, you've already spent like 3-5 minutes just loading and finding matches and shit, and it's not great. And I'm dead. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do this. But that's okay. You know, at the end of the day, it's not always about being able to do insanely high grade or rifts. Sometimes you just gotta look within yourself and you gotta die. You gotta not do that. Instead, I lied. And I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. How long have I been going? 2.5 hours, Jesus. Honestly, I don't know how people stream for like several hours straight. It's difficult, you know? Difficult. There's definitely an art to it. No! Okay, I almost just died. Fucking game decided that it was gonna spawn those vile wasps, I think is what they're called. They fire a lot of bugs, and then they kill you. I'm not actually oh no, there they are. Okay. Luckily they die quickly enough when you manage to get them, but until you get them, there's nothing certain. Yeah. Hopefully I don't die. Nope. Hopefully I don't. Nope. Nope. Everyone in the fuckhole. Nope. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, unlike Demon Hunter, I can't exactly, like, stop, shoot a couple of projectiles, and then keep moving. Because a lot of my abilities rely on me continuing to channel my right-click. So if I don't keep channeling my right-click, then my damage output goes down a lot. You know? But if I channel my right-click, then I'm standing still. Which means I'm vulnerable to getting hit by those slow-moving ass projectiles. Look at this. Look at this. All those guys. All these plague carriers. All those plague carriers. They all shoot those slow-moving projectiles. It's bad. I hate them. 0 out of 10. And then frickin' my Templar here. He tries to keep up. It doesn't really work. And that's another thing that this game shouldn't have. You see that elite goblin, not elite goblin, that elite fallen right there. He has the shielding attribute, which is stupid, and it shouldn't be in the game. Because all it does is waste your time. It's not like it makes them harder to fight, it's just like, oh, he has shielding. I guess I won't be able to do damage to him. Oh, now his shield is down. Oh, but the other one's shield is up. Can't do damage to him. It's just... like, there's a difference between something that makes an enemy deadlier and something that just wastes your time. And that is in the realm of just wasting your time. Like Waller and Vortex and all that, that arguably makes the enemy more dangerous. Shielding, it just wastes your time. I am somehow ahead. This should not be happening. But whatever. You know, if I somehow manage to get ahead, that'll be good. And then if I manage to get ahead, or rather, I'm already ahead. If I manage to keep this lead, then I'm going to be able to fight the Greater Rift Guardian. And when I do, it's going to be fucking Blighter. And he's going to turn the entire battlefield into a green death pit. Let's take care of these guys real quick. It's always a question of whether or not it's worth staying on the floor. Ooh, shield. Yeah, this is the good shit. And this room has fallen. It has fallen and crazed summoners? Shit. That's not great. That's just a bunch of different enemies. I'm sorry. Why are these guys dying so slowly? Did my crits just decide to stop happening, or? It must have been. Huh. Okay. So yeah, I am ahead only by like 20 seconds though. That I don't know. That's the thing. Like they have the progress meter and the time left meter overlaid onto one another, but it doesn't really tell you what your pace is, you know? Like it'd be nice to see what the difference is between your current completion and the time meter at that completion, you know? Like I have about 2.5 minutes left, and my completion meter is a bit ahead of that. I'd like to know what the time difference is between the, you know, the completion that I have and the amount of time. Okay, so teleporting across that does not let me pick them up. That's... whatever, I'm 95% done. As long as I get a good Rift Guardian, I should be good. I want to live. Stop hitting me. Individual fallen. Everyone in the fuck hole. That's what I call the black hole. It's the fuck hole. Because you get everyone, and I'm dead. Oh, please. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, that hurts. Okay, I got 40 seconds left. Please let me live. No. No! Hey! And that's that. All my items are destroyed, and I have 5 seconds left. Fantastic. You couldn't let me teleport back. You had to. You had that bitch. Look, you think, no! Stop it! I don't gain the benefit of items that are broken, so I actually can't kill these guys. Shit! I actually can't kill these guys now. Look what they've done to me. I'm reduced to nothing but my my character's shitty no armor outfit and a space helmet. That's what I'm down to. Alright, and I like how, like, when I equip all that shit, suddenly the amount of life that I have relative to my maximum is so low that I just, it's not good. Okay. And now I killed him. Have I been remembering to turn on ice armor and enchant weapon every time? Motherfucker, you're at 97%. Stop. Or I'm at 97%, rather. Dead. Okay. Everyone in the fuckhole. Now you all die. I just wanna finish this so I can go and eat hamburgers or whatever the fuck's going on. Also at 6:35, I do have to feed my dogs at some point. Jesus, no! No slow-moving projectiles. Stop it! No! Oh god, that one hit me, channeling. That doesn't really help me that much. Okay, that guy. That guy'll be good. That guy'll be it. Either that or I could just... yeah, I just killed his minions. Okay. Rift Guardian. Oh god, it's Cold Snap! Okay. This is one of the better Guardians. He doesn't do that much. His deal is that, no. His deal is that he just has a lot of frost enchantments. Aside from that, he's not actually that lethal. Watch me, as he now destroys my entire... No! 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 That thing is fucking stalking me. Awesome. 0 deaths. Ah, now this is the worst fucking part right here. So Urshi shows up. She's all like, I have to talk to... oh, I don't have to talk to Urshi. Alright, well, fuck you, Urshi. Not talking to you. Won't even let me upgrade a gem because I didn't do it in time. Fucking Urshi. Out of here. Hey, Auric. How you doing? Bah! 4 levels. Yeah, that's right. Level 61 completed in 18 minutes. It wasn't actually 18 minutes. It's just the time penalties. I got 2 fulminators. Or no, those are not the same sword. Okay. Alright, so let's cane it. See what I got. Obsidian Ring of the Zodiac. Oh, that would be very nice for Archon. Yeah, if you had just Archon as a skill with cooldown, then every single time you hit an enemy, that'd be 1 second off. And it has cooldown. Okay, yeah, I'm keeping that. Legend or Ancient Fulminator. Rhymeheart. That's nice. Ancient Solanum. Okay, I guess I'm keeping that. And Doom. Fucking what? Hold on, that looks dope as shit. Holy fuck. Yeah, transmog that shit. That's dope as hell. I love it. Okay, so yeah, now let's go over here. Keep that. What else was ancient? I think it was that. I didn't get any other ancients. So just keep the ring here now. And all of these items are just from this one character. All of your other characters share a stash. So this is going to be hell to merge into my main stash once I get, or once the season ends. It always is. And then we get rid of Rhymeheart, Velvet Contempt. It looks cool, but it doesn't do me any good. And then, as the last thing before I end the stream, we see if Kadala has any good orbs for us. Quite a few, actually. All shit, though. All shit. Actually, those are pretty good. Shit! I think that one's better than the other one that I have. Eh. Is it? Let us compare. Where was it? First off, compare that. I lose 10% of my toughness, but I can just re-enchant that. And it has a socket, so yeah, that one's better. Skra. Then let's peep this shit. Yeah, much better. Okay. Shit. Was this one the better one? Which one was the better one? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to use either one of them, honestly. So I am going to just get rid of that one because I've lost track of which one was the one I thought was the better one. Get rid of those, get rid of that, and everything is good. Very nice. And then repair. And that is pretty much everything I want. Oh, hold on. Let me level up quick. Alright, so that's all. Been what, like 2 hours and 40 minutes? Something like that. I'm gonna call it for today. Probably gonna stream at some point later too, and then I'm gonna be doing videos more regularly as well. That's gonna be all for now, everybody. It's something, I don't know. Exit Diablo 3. Alt tab.